Hello, my name is Chuck Williams, and hopefully you can see my screen. Let me see if you can. No, probably not unless I hit this button here. Now you can see my screen, and I have the awesome privilege of hosting the Cepeda Monday night Zoom presentation. I have a special guest going to join me tonight. We're actually in the same house in two different rooms, so we'll see how that works tonight, but I think it's going to be great. So before I get started, I do like to read this quick disclaimer. You'll see the beautiful Kathy Coover's picture in the bottom right-hand corner. And basically, this company is built on integrity. Both the compensation plan and the products, everything from top to bottom is built on integrity. So you can see this disclaimer for earnings. You go to earnings in isagenixearnings.com. For the product information, I like to go to isagenixhealth.net. It's got a lot of clinical research and things you can study there if you're interested. So with that being said, this company, Kathy Coover's made a few promises. Number one, she wants to create the largest, most trusted company in the health and wellness industry. That's one of the founders' vision. We'll get that later. But the one I really love is she wants to help more people in her company make a 6- and 7-figure income and earning income than any company in the history of network marketing. This is a picture of yours truly. I won't spend a lot of time on this, but I do want to share my story. When I got involved in Isagenix, I wanted to lose some weight. I thought I needed to lose 10 pounds, but you can tell by the photo I need to lose a little more than that. I ended up losing 23 pounds in a very short period of time and went from a 38 to a 34-inch waist. Was pretty content at that point. A little while later, decided to make this a business. At that point, I went to an event, a function. At that event, I saw Randy Peters from Hawaii, and he had gone from a picture kind of like what I look like in the middle there to a guy who is built even better than I am, just absolutely ripped. He was one of the finalists for the Ice Body Challenge. And when I saw this 60-year-old man transform his body, you know what? I said, if he can do it, I can do it. So my wife came home from that event. We joined a gym. We started working out 5 days a week. We started using the Isagenix performance products. And literally, going from a 38 to a 34 waist, I took those 4 inches and I put 2 on my right bicep, 2 on my left bicep. I had young people in the gym coming up and asking me if I was using steroids. I said, no, I'm working hard in the gym on a daily basis. And most importantly, I'm putting proper nutrition in my body. I was using the AMP product line that Steve will cover in a little bit here. With that being said, that was about 3 years ago. Today, I'm still working out on a regular basis. Instead of 5 days a week, my wife and I are more of a maintenance mode, doing 2 days a week, and in as good a shape as I've been in since my early 20s when I played college football and baseball. I got one of my favorites tonight. Steve Williamson and I have become close friends. I'll let him tell his story. He can confirm that or deny it. It's up to him. But you can see he was Papa Snores a lot prior to Isagenix. The picture in the middle was after a short period of time. The picture on the right was a couple challenges ago. And today, literally, he's the kind of guy in the gym now that people look and they kind of go awe when they see him. Steve, I don't want to take too much of your story. Why don't you share your story, including some of the other things you tried and the results with other things you tried. So, Steve, let's see if you've unmuted yourself. I will. You are good to go. No, you got to unmute yourself, and I'll come help if you need it. Looks like you might need my help. I'll be right back.
The picture's up here, so I couldn't get to that unmute part. Oh, down there.
Okay, you're unmuted now.
All right.
You're good.
Ready to go?
Yep, you're good.
All righty. Yeah, my name's Steve Williamson. I've been using the Isagenix products now for about 18 months. As you can see, I really needed the products when Chuck first introduced me to them. I'm about 282 pounds in the picture on the left. The picture where I'm standing, I'm at about 235, and I weighed 224 this morning. I just can't say enough about the products. Before I used Isagenix for the last 25 years, I probably did every diet that came down the pike. Cabbage soup diet, the Atkins diet, the carb diet, every one. And you can all lose weight on any diet, but that's the problem with diets. As soon as you come off that diet, I've exploded back to my beginning weight or more. Uh, a year before I tried Isagenix, I tried a diet that is getting a lot of media coverage in St. Louis. It's all on the sports radio, but it was called Slim 180. And Slim 180, you had to still prepare all your meals. You didn't get any shakes or anything that were meal replacements. You still had to go out and grocery shop for 3 meals a day. And then with their supplements and snacks, it was about $400 to $600 a month if you bought everything they wanted. And you still had to buy your meals. Now, I did have some success on the diet. I got down to where I'm at now, 224. But at 224 pounds, I was just barely fitting into the 38-inch jeans I've been wearing for 6 months, because with Isagenix, I was able to lose fat and maintain my muscle. And so at 240 pounds, I was wearing 38s. With the Slim 180, I had to drop all the way down to 225 to just even get these pants buttoned. It was a super strict diet to where if you had beef one day, you couldn't even have a piece of salmon later that week. I went off the diet, and within 4 months, I was back up to 283 pounds, 284 pounds. And then a few more months went by, and that's when I met Chuck, and I started the Isagenix revolution for myself. And wow, I mean, it's really hard to explain and unless you've done it, but how good you feel when you're getting proper nutrition. 2 shakes a day and the 1 meal, I was literally thriving. And then Chuck introduced me to the nitro, and then I really started exploding my workouts in the gym. And then after a celebration last year, coming home with my first keg of the tri-release protein, I tell you what, this company is just cutting edge to get you where you want to be.
Thanks for sharing, Steve. Great job. And yeah, I'll come back to you a little bit here, but I'm telling you, I've watched the transformation. Now, this chart is one I've used in presentations before, and you'll see there's all kinds of different reasons that people are interested in nutrition for health. You'll notice down pretty much bottom half, you'll see immune function. Well, with what's going on in our world today, that has gone to the top of the list and red line all the way to the right. Stan Yago and I did a recorded presentation last night. You can get with the person to invite you to call, they can get your copy of it. It's about a 10-minute presentation talking specifically about the Isagenix products that can help you improve your immune health. And next week, I'm actually going to have Stan as my guest speaker on the call. I've asked Liz Liggons. I don't know if she's able to or not. So Liz, I know you're traveling, but you had watched that video and you've got a good background in health and nutrition. Are you able to share a couple words about that specific topic tonight?
Good evening, everyone. Hi, Chuck. I'm sorry, I got the tail end of it. Yes, I'm on my way to the airport to pick my daughter up, but I'd be more than happy to share.
All right, I just wanted you to kind of share, you saw the video, and why don't you tell people your story, your background, and how you feel Isagenix can help people with immune health.
Okay, it's amazing. The products, I'll tell you from my firsthand experience, which I like to share with everybody. And once again, I don't know if someone's new, Isagenix is not to claim to treat or cure any illnesses. It just supports the body. It balances all of our systems. And I'll tell you, I feel phenomenal. Now for our, I would say immune shake booster is one of the products I use daily. I don't miss a day. It's odorless, it's tasteless, and I'll tell you, it definitely will support your immune system. Like I said, it helps heal it, balance it, and support it. And the interesting thing is our new digestive system, which is perfect for this time of the situation that's going around globally, is you really want to make sure you have great gut health. Those probiotics are phenomenal. It's a perfect thing. I was doing a little research of my own. If you have good gut health, you can stay healthy and you possibly will be able to prevent the virus that's going on today that a lot of people are a little nervous about. In addition to that, I definitely recommend that you use the spray. There's a spray that Isagenix has. It's another immune spray with zinc. I keep that in my car because during traveling, rather if you're traveling on a plane or near the car, if you're at the mall, the grocery store, you just want to make sure that you're putting the right stuff in your body. And Isagenix has really got it right when it comes to the body. And you can also add a couple other things. I would say the Onyx Supreme is perfect because it has all the adaptogens in it that will help your body combat anything that it doesn't like. So that's a great way to keep your immune up. You don't want to stress the body out, so it'll answer all the things that the body needs. In addition to that, the beer juice, the New Energy juice, it has a lot of great stuff in it, a lot of vitamin C, a great organic vegetable, spinach, kale. Like I said, it gives the body what it needs. It has adaptogens in it too. I'll eat shots. So we have so many amazing products that will fine tune our immune system and just, like I said, rejuvenate the body, heal the body, balance all the systems, and make you feel amazing.
Liz, thanks for taking time out of your schedule on the way to the airport to join us tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, be sure and join us next week as Stan Yago will be my guest. And we'll go into a little more about immune health and how Isagenix addresses those solutions. But be assured, Isagenix products are backed by science. It's one of the things that separates us from other health and nutrition companies. We have this slide's actually a little bit old. We've got more than 50 full-time scientists, technical staff with more than 200 years of experience. Our top leading scientist is a young man who's sought by many companies, pharmaceutical and our health and wellness type companies also. But he chose Isagenix because he knows we're making a real difference in people's health. In fact, he has said from stage that he was offered much more money to work with other companies. He chose Isagenix because of the way we are addressing on the preventive side when it comes to health and wellness. There's a no compromise quality guarantee. And that started with John Anderson, the original founder. Basically, the ingredients are tested. They're tested as raw material. They're tested while in process, and they're tested as a final end product. Amazing testing that goes on our products. You know you're going to get what's on the label when you order Isagenix products. There are many categories. Tonight, we'll emphasize just a few of the core products and maybe a little bit on the performance line, since that is Steve Williamson's specialty. But you'll see on the screen, you've got weight loss solutions. You've got performance solutions. Herb Cepeda was on the call this morning. If you missed this morning's training call, give the person who invites you and have them give you a listen to that call. It was absolutely phenomenal, his excitement level, because he really put into perspective we are in the right place at the right time. Part of that is that weight loss really should be weight management. He was talking about people that want to gain weight. Lots of people out there want to gain healthy, lean muscle. Our program helps you do that. Energy. I don't meet a single person in my day-to-day life that doesn't want more energy. We have those solutions. Essential oils. Another great way to improve your immune system is with one of our products. I've got it right here on my desk. It's the Defense Shield. Beautiful essential oils. We've got healthy living. I like to call it youthful living. Literally, our skincare, and I don't want to say makeup. It's more skincare. Literally helps your skin, rejuvenates your skin. It's absolutely amazing products. Then we've got performance, which Steve and I will cover in a little more depth in just a few minutes. But these products are really what make Isagenix unique, is that we're not just a one product company. We've got products that cover the gamut. So Steve, you addressed this a little bit in your introduction, but I want you to specifically talk about this product. I've heard you at the gym actually talking to people about this product. What makes this so special, and why is this such an important part of your day, Steve? The shake.
Or
No,
the regular
just
shake.
the regular Isolene shake.
Well, for 240 calories, I'm getting 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of low glycemic carbs, and I'm type 2 diabetic, so the fact that they're low glycemic carbs is important to me. And you're also getting, I believe it's 9 grams of fiber, and then you're also getting all your good fats, your omega-3s, your omega-6s. So for 240 calories, you're just literally just stuffing your body with great nutrition, and they've got about, it's almost like there's a multivitamin in the shake. I mean, there's so many different vitamins and minerals in it. And then if you look on the side of the amino acid profile in the shakes are awesome. I mean, I love them. And the fact that, again, 240 calories and you're getting all of that, that's just unbelievable, Chuck.
Absolutely. So stick with me. I'm going to cover some of these products, but I'm going to come to you for a couple of them also. This next one is the product that started Isagenix. 18 years ago, John Anderson was bit by a brown recluse spider. Next week, when you hear Stan Yago's story, he'll tell you a situation where he got bit by multiple brown recluse spiders. And he had a product similar to this, but this one here is Cleanse for Life. And basically, it cleaned the toxins out of John Anderson's leg, saved his foot and leg. Absolutely amazing product. But as a byproduct of getting those toxins out of his body, him and the other scientists noticed that he lost quite a bit of weight. And they realized they had a very special product here. Now, instead of taking this product to one of the 600 companies that John Anderson had sold over 2,000 formulas to, he decided it's time to start his own company. Now, he did not, and this is another thing that makes Isagenix unique. He did not start Isagenix to make money. Now, sure, when you provide a good service, you're going to, as a byproduct, make money, but that was not the motivation of Isagenix. The motivation was to improve world health. And literally, he knew that this product was something special. He felt that it was given to him by God, and he wanted to make sure people got this product, not some kind of knockoff or watered-down version of what helped save his leg. Another great product you've heard us talk about tonight is the Ionic Supreme. I've heard people call this liquid gold. It's absolutely amazing. It contains adaptogens, which literally adapts to what your body needs. Another great way to support overall health. And by reducing the effects of stress, it has all kinds of great side benefits, including helping you lose weight if that's what you're trying to do. This product here is called Isagenix. It is my personal favorite product. It actually lengthens your telomeres. Steve, I noticed when you are talking to somebody, particularly someone in the medical profession, maybe a nurse, you've gotten really good results by mentioning telomeres. You want to share that story, how that works so well for you when you're talking to people about telomere support?
You know, I was totally, I didn't even know what a telomere was till a year ago. And I've noticed that when I meet, most of the time it's a woman that's in the nursing field, and at the gym, and I ask them if they know what a telomere is. And the first thing they'll say, yeah, I know what a telomere is. I said, well, what would you think if I tell you I have a product that will actually stop the shrinking in the telomere, and over a period of time using this product, it will actually start to lengthen the telomere? They go crazy. It's almost like they're in disbelief that there's an all natural product that will do it. But they all get excited when they find out, because they realize that the telomere is really the key to healthy aging.
Well, Steve, I know I'm doing a presentation April 23rd at my networking event, and I'm going to show a 2-minute video on the telomere and how Isagenix, with our Nobel Science Award, it's just amazing to me. I was like you, before I got involved in Isagenix, I didn't know what a telomere was. Now I do, and now I thank God that I found Isagenix. It's absolutely turning back the clock on my body. As my hair, now you can see there's a video camera, so I can't, I'm balding still, but the hair I have is turning back to its natural color, which I just think is amazing. My mom is 78 years old, and she was showing me her arm the other day and how it's smoother and younger looking since she's been using the Isagenix. There is story after story after story about that product. Now, this next group of products, Steve, is one of the reasons I invited you on the call tonight. You've really been using these products, having great success. You've got the Nitro on the left. Why don't you start with Nitro? Tell us what's in there and why you like a Nitro so much.
Well, before Isagenix, I was going to Supplement Super Center or GNC like a lot of people and buying the pre-workouts. And a lot of times, I mean, they would have my hands almost to the point where they're shaking and trembling. Because of the 350 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, which is a chemical version of caffeine. And then my face and hair, it'd feel like it was I had this almost like I was going to scratch my skin off because it's overdosed in beta alanine. And after coming to the ice products, I've learned a whole lot about what you need in a pre-workout and what you don't need. And what a lot of these other products are doing is they're overdosing in the stuff that will give you a physical sense to where you really think you got something because your hands are shaking and your face is itching. But as far as your actual workout, you're not getting that much, because actually caffeine actually is a vascular constrictor. It actually makes your arteries and veins close up. The whole point of the pre-workout is to open them up so you get better blood flow, which gives you better oxygen through your body while you're working out. And that's where the AMP Nitro comes in. It has citrulline, creatine. It does have beta alanine in it, but it's not overdosed. It also has arginine. Arginine and citrulline are both amino acids that your body converts to nitric oxide, which just opens up your veins and just gives you excellent blood flow, and it keeps that oxygen going through it. And it helps me probably stay strong another 45 minutes to an hour in my workout.
You work out a lot longer than I do, but I know in my workout today, I did my biceps, triceps, and legs, had one of my best workouts ever. And I attribute a lot of that to my Nitro, but I also took a nice helping of tri-release protein before I went to work out. Tell us a little about the tri-release, and I got to believe that's your favorite as much as I see you smile and talk about that product.
Yeah. The tri-release is 3 different proteins, which basically just release at different times. So the first protein is a fast acting protein. So I drink my tri-release right before I leave the house, and I'm not 5 minutes from the gym. So by the time I start working out, the first protein's releasing, and it's dumping amino acids into my system. About halfway through my workout, the second protein drops, and I'm getting just a fresh supply of amino acids and everything that's just going through your body and muscles. And then about the time I'm done with my workout, the last protein drops, and it's almost like a recovery, because I'm done working out now, and now I got more of the amino acids coming to help repair my muscles. And the flavors, I haven't tried the vanilla yet, but I've been told by a few people it tastes just like you let a bowl of vanilla ice cream melt. And the chocolate, to me, tastes just like chocolate milk as a kid. I mean, I love the flavors.
Yep, that's Diane and I, my wife Diane and I, we don't fight much, but we do fight over the tri-release chocolate, making sure we both get our fair share of that. We love that stuff. It's amazing. So we're taking a little long, but I think people are enjoying the detail that you're giving them. But let's wrap up with these next 2 products here when we come to the AMP line. You got the BCAA Plus. Tell us a little bit about that.
The BCAAs is a great intra-workout. Especially if you don't have any of the tri-release. The BCAAs, that's branch-chained amino acids. And my research on those, it's a great intra-workout drink, because as you're drinking that, those branch-chain amino acids will help keep your muscle from over-shredding as you're lifting. And it also aids a lot in the recovery. And if you're doing a post-workout protein, it's almost like a precursor that's going to let that second protein after your workout, it's going to accept it into the muscles. Now the AMP Recover, I haven't got a chance to use yet. That's the newest one of the line, but from what I've read on it, it's exactly what it said. It's just a combination of different products that's going to help repair your muscles and keep you from being real sore the next day. What's great about Isagenix is if you're using some of the isoline shakes and the heart and that, and you come over here and you're using the AMP, all these products, when you're putting them in your body, they work synergistically together. It's the science behind this stuff is just amazing.
Steve, you're just fun to watch when you're in the gym or at church with me or wherever we happen to be, and you talk about these products, your face just lights up. I will tell you, you don't have personal experience with repair, but I sure do. Diane and I were using that regularly. We ran out. We didn't really think much of it. We went to the gym. We worked out. And the next day after that, a couple of days, we are stiff and sore. which that used to happen before Isagenix. But with Isagenix, we literally, as hard as I worked out today, I'm not stiff and sore now. I won't be tomorrow. But when we ran out of repair, we were. We realized what had happened, and it was the fact that we ran out of repair. Now we keep a spare canister, and we don't run out of repair no more. It does make a difference in how fast your body can recover. This next product, if you've been watching my little picture on the screen, you notice I've been drinking my beer while Steve's talking. I take a little drink. One bad thing about that is it gets you pretty fired up. It's a great energy drink. You read the ingredients, and you got to think to yourself, how in the world could this possibly taste good? And some people don't necessarily like to taste the first can, but by the second, third can, they love it. It's an amazing drink. Steve, why don't you go ahead and share a little bit about why you like beer so much too?
Oh, it's clean energy. Again, I just don't think that I don't like putting chemicals in my body. I mean, caffeine anhydrous is just that. It's a chemical compound of caffeine. And again, for me, it gives me the shakes when I take that much in. With the Bia, it's 125 milligrams of caffeine, but it's comes from green tea, which is natural. And then you can't beat the adaptogens. And I was one of them. The first couple times I drank the berry, I thought, boy, I really like what it does for my body, but the taste was a little different. But it's one of those things you kind of, once you've had a few of them, you get accustomed to it, and then they're enjoyable. I can't wait to try the citrus.
You know, my son, Jeff, the youth pastor up at our church, he tried to be, and he's like, yeah, I really don't, I got to be honest, I don't care for the flavor. And I said, well, you got to have a couple and you'll love it. He goes, well, I didn't have to have a couple monsters. I loved it right away. And we all looked at him and said, that's because it's full of junk. So you're right, exactly right. But I'll tell you, it's so nice to be able to drink an energy drink like that. That's actually good for you. And when you read the ingredients, you literally look at it and you scratch your head. How could they possibly make this taste as good as they do? So for more information about the products, we spent most of our presentation tonight on the products. I am going to cover the compensation plan just a little bit here. But basically, if you want more information on the products, go to isagenixhealth.net. You can actually type in a specific topic that you want to learn about. They'll bring up blogs and articles about that topic. You can also click on the clinical research and really dive into the information if you want. We are completely backed by science, and I think you'll like that site for more information. I mentioned earlier that the company's built on integrity. I think that's very important. I know it is for me, and I'm sure it is for you. And we are built to impact world health. Those are important categories. Now, the vision has changed a little bit since I've got involved. We used to be, our vision used to be the biggest. And we still will be the biggest, but it's because of the vision that we have. And that is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain. And in the process, create the most trusted and well-respected health and wellness company in the world. By doing that, we will someday be the biggest too. But our goal is to be the most respected and trusted. Now, as I wrap up our compensation plan, I'm just going to touch on a couple highlights for you. I will say this, from a business standpoint, I have had the privilege of being a six-figure income earner with 4 different network marketing companies. So I know how to make money with network marketing companies, but I will tell you, with my experience with Isagenix, it is the best compensation plan, the most fair compensation plan, the most lucrative compensation plan I've seen in the industry in my 25 years in this industry. I love this industry. Isagenix has done it right. It starts with a very simple tripod here. You get started as a customer. You go into your back office, there's a pathway to associate. You pay a small $29 fee if you're on Lifestyle Rewards, you become an associate. You free membership to be a customer. But when you want to start earning commissions, it's a $29 fee to become an associate in your back office, pathway to associate. Once you're an associate, your first goal is to get 2 customers. You're going to place 1 on your right team, 1 on your left team. And with that simple activity right there, you're going to start earning product introduction bonuses. You're going to set yourself up to be eligible to earn cycle bonuses. And when you get those 2 customers, 1 right, 1 left, you're going to become a consultant. So you've gone from a customer to an associate to now a consultant. If you do that in less than 30 days, the company's going to pay you a $150 Crystal Consultant bonus. $150. One of our smaller packs, you've completely paid for your pack with just that, not even including the product introduction bonuses. If it takes you more than 30 days, the company's still going to recognize and reward you, but the prize is $50 instead of the $150. So my recommendation, get 2 customers in your first 30 days, earn that $150, and be off to a great start, plus your product introduction bonuses. Now, with that being said, that is still linear income. You can get a job and earn linear income. The advantage to network marketing, and done right by Jim and Kathy Coover, is that you can leverage your efforts. Very similar to a franchise concept where you have multiple locations leveraging your time and effort. This is not a franchise, but it's similar in the fact that you're helping other people get started in their own business. As they have success, you benefit from their efforts. It's called leverage. This next rank advancement bonus is the first sign that you're able to do that as an individual. When you help 2 people get 2, we call it you share, they share. You've now reached the level of manager. If you achieve this level in your first 60 days from the time you become an associate, the company's going to reward you with a $250 Crystal Manager bonus. Now, every time you help one of your people become a consultant, they're going to earn 50 if it takes them more than 30 days, 150 if they're doing less than 30 days. Every time you help one of your personal people do that, the company's going to reward you with a $100 bonus. So your goal is to take advantage of all $4,000 that the company set out there for you to help your team, your person enrolled, become consultants. So in this little mock-up right here, you can earn between $900 to $1,000 simply by you share, they share, and some decent product introduction bonuses. So with that being said, that is the cornerstone of our business. You do this right here, and then you repeat, you become a director. You repeat a couple more times, you become an executive. You've literally hit the top of the compensation plan. One more thing I'd like to share with you about the Isagenix compensation plan. In other compensation plans I've been involved in, for you to rank advance, you had to get a certain number of people up to the level that you were. And we do the same here when it comes to consultant. You have to get 2 more consultants to become a manager. In other companies, I would have to get a certain number of managers to go up to director, but not here. With Isagenix, it's all based on consultants. You help 6 people become consultants, and you rank advance to director. Now, that might not sound like a lot, and if you're not familiar with network marketing, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, from somebody who's been in the industry 25 years and seen a lot of different compensation plans, that is very unique. For instance, when you become a director, you've got 6 person enrolled consultants. In most other companies, you would have to get a certain number of other people at that level, director, to rank advance to executive. Not with Isagenix. When you're a director, you simply need 4 more person enrolled consultants. Now, you do have to have 5 of those on your right team and 5 of those on your left team, total of 10. Consultants, not managers, not directors, consultants. Literally, it's the easiest pathway to top of a pay plan I've ever seen in all my experience in the industry. It's an amazing compensation plan. The more you understand, the more you're going to love it. And when you talk about loving a compensation plan, this here is the most important part. It is the residual aspect of our compensation plan. You're only going to have 2 teams to build, a right team, a left team. I don't have time tonight to go into all the details, all the advantages, but there are numerous advantages to this concept. You're working together as a team. You're not competing with one another. In other compensation plans I've been in, when you enroll a friend, a family member, you are actually in competition with them for the next person you enroll. Not with Isagenix. In Isagenix, you can put all your friends and family on one side. You can build 2 teams to where you're all helping each other to achieve your goals. As you build these 2 teams, your volume starts to generate in both teams, and you start to generate these cycle bonuses. Cycle bonuses are residual income. This is an awesome consumable product. You can't tell me that Steve Williamson or most people you see that are already involved in this program in the picture are going to ever stop using these products. They're phenomenal. They're emotional. They change your life. You're not going to live without them. They make you feel better. They make you look better. They help you live better, have more life. You're not going to live without them. So as you continue to buy these products, you're creating volume, and the same thing happens for you. Over time, as you build these 2 teams, you can build a decent income. Now, my chart here only goes to 100 cycles a week. The company actually pays you up to 250 cycles a week. So you can do the math. At what level of income per week are you free? Maybe you don't want to be free. Maybe you love what you do. That's okay. There are lots of people that want to keep doing what they do for the rest of their life. They do it if they didn't get paid. That's how you want to do it. You don't want to do it because you're in a rat race and you have to do it. Here, you've got a plan B. You've got a choice. And like people like myself, it could become your plan A. So in the middle column there, it's got your annual income. And on the far right, it's got how much money you'd have to have in the bank generating residual income at 3% interest rate, which is really conservative, 3% to earn the same as our cycles. So I want you to just take 1 minute and look at that top line only. One cycle, $54 a week. You would have to have $93,600 in a bank drawing 3% interest to knock off $54 a week in residual income. Ladies and gentlemen, what's easier? To build a couple teams where you got 600 volume on one side and 300 volume on the other weekly, or to accumulate $93,600 in the bank. Now, God bless you if you do both. That's how you want to do it, have multiple streams of income. But here is a way you can make up for some lost time, especially if you're a baby boomer. Build 2 teams and let those cycles come in. This last slide shows you what you're worth in an occupation, what you're going to get paid. You can translate that in the number of cycles here with Isagenix, and there's no reason you can't have both. Isagenix can very easily be a part-time endeavor for you and your family. Now, as we wrap up our presentation today, I want to thank Liz Liggons for joining us. I want to thank Steve Williamson for joining us. I want to thank you for joining us. But I want to tell you, you've got a choice to make now. You've been exposed to a phenomenal product line, a phenomenal business opportunity. You could choose to do one or both those, or neither. But be kind to the person that invited you. They thought enough of you to risk rejection, to reach out to you and offer you the opportunity to learn about this incredible opportunity, both from a health standpoint and a financial standpoint. Do them the courtesy of get back with them and just let them know where you stand. Number one, hey, it was great. I enjoyed the stories, but I'm not interested. This is not for everybody. We know that, you know that. But for most people, you're going to say, I at least want the health benefits. Help me set up an account to become a customer, take advantage of some of these great immune system products, some of the weight loss, whatever it is you want to accomplish, they'll know how to help you achieve your goals. And then the third option might be you want it all. You want not only the health benefits, but you also want to make some money. They'll be glad to plug you in either personally if they know the system, or if they're just getting started themselves, they'll plug you into the Cepeda system and show you how the Cepeda team has created more wealthy people than any other team in Isagenix. So with that, thank you all for joining us tonight. God bless you. We'll be back next Monday night, and Stan Yago will be my guest. Let's pack it out. He'll do a great job. Good night, everyone.
Great call, guys. Great job, Steve. Great job, Liz. Chuck.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, everybody.
Great job.